202.19, differentiated case management. A, applicability. This section applies to categories of cases designated by the fucking chief administrator as being subject to differentiated case management. It shall be implemented wherever the fucking chief administrator wants. The provisions of section 202.12 of this part relating to the PC and 202.26 relating to pretrial conference shall apply to the extent not inconsistent with this section. So, B, preliminary conference. In all actions and proceedings where these rules apply, a PC shall be ordered to be held by the court within 45 days after the RJI is filed. 2. At the PC, the court shall designate the track to which the case shall be assigned in accordance with the following. So, expedited 8 months, standard 12 months, complex 15 months. The time frames must be complied with unless the court extends or shortens them. So, these are soft time rules. 3. No later than 60 days before the date fixed for completion of discovery, a compliance conference shall be held to monitor the progress of discovery, explore potential settlement, and set a deadline for the filing of the note of issue. C. Pretrial conference. A pretrial conference shall be held within 180 days of the filing of the note of issue. So, preliminary conference, 45 days, RJI. 60 days, compliance conference. Set a deadline. Pretrial conference, 180 days, note of issue. Okay, so at the pretrial conference, the court shall fix a date for commencement of trial, which shall be no later than 8 weeks after the date of the conference. Real quick to review, so a type of action, and then the discovery time allowed generally. So in a matrimonial standard case, it's 6 months. Expedited regular case, 8 months. Standard non-matrimonial, 12 months. Complex case, 15 months. And medical malpractice, 12 months. Now I'm going to go over the chart here for differentiated case management in Rule 202.19. So first there's going to be the action to be performed, the time limit, and when we're measuring it from. So preliminary conference has to be within 45 days after RJI filed. Designated discovery track by the court. So the court makes its decision, and it's 8 months for expedited, 12 months for standard, 15 months for complex, and that's done at the preliminary conference. When is the compliance conference held? And the answer is no later than 60 days before date fixed for finishing the discovery. Then set the due date for the note of issue. That's done at the compliance conference. Next, we have pretrial conference held. That has to be done within 180 days of the filing of the note of issue. Set a date to actually start the trial. That is done at the pretrial conference. And then the actual date for trial to commence within 8 weeks of the pretrial conference.